just left it on the ground. Hey guys.
Hey, cozy?
I feel like I'm in prison, but that's good.
Hey guys, welcome back to Ep.2, trip of a lifetime. Going to Fraser Island here with Sam and Nick. Where are we off to tonight?
Near Red Mark at Lockwood Game Reserve, just camping out for
Yeah, and most of the way up we're doing free camps, wiki camps, yep. So we're going to head off now because it's getting late and we'll probably be driving in the dark and get there about 12ish. Maybe.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll catch you soon.
And now this is the real Prado.
As you can see, the car's already packed and we're in stride. This is why you get a Land Cruiser, by the way. But we do have all the food will be in this drawer here. The fridge is almost full. And this is like the tools and the important stuff like the boat raft and the cockatoo block toy. So yeah, we've got chairs, swags. Now, worst case scenario, swags will go on the roof and we'll have heaps of room. We're just trying to see if we can be sneaky. And we managed to ram 2 in here. We can get a 3rd. And then yeah, we should be alright guys. So the car's fully packed about half an hour later. As you can see, this is literally to the brim full. And we got Nick's swag on the roof. It's the only thing that couldn't make it. Drawers are both full. I'll show you the sides. Nick, you sit in the back of this? This is what Nick's going to be like for the next few hours. I might be 3 hours or so, but oh yeah, cozy?
I feel like I'm in prison, but that's good. Right at home.
And Sam's on the milk.
Big Milky.
Okay guys, so this is last night's camp. We just slept here on the ground. This is near Berry Riverside Holiday Caravan Park. And it's free camping. River's just over there. And it's packed everywhere. And we managed to get a spot here. But we're up at 6:20. We're going to head off now on the way to Fraser.
Hey guys. Morning.
Okay guys, we're Madura, just filled up with some petrol. So we're going on petrol and gas obviously, so we go the distance. Nick's filling it up for us. And yeah, we're in Mildura now and we're heading off to
Fraser Island.
Fraser Island.
We're going to see how far we can get today and probably end up making camp wherever we end up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably be camping like literally in the sticks tonight and we're going to do like 13 hours driving today, so it's a long drive, but we'll see how we go. Oh, that'll feel like you get one of Sam like these serious like driving. How's that? So we are now in Hay and we're just about to head off to, help me out guys, really bad at this. We're heading off to the next location.
Narrabri.
And it's about 3 hours, a little bit more away. So Sam's just done like a 6-hour driving shift and now Nick's...
Well, we're waiting to
now,
Dubbo
first, yeah. And now Nick's on the wheel now. And then I'll do the last little stretch, maybe like an hour or 2 or something like that. But we're depending on kangaroos, because if there's heaps of bad kangaroos, then we're going to call it essentially. And yeah, like little updates in life. There used to be a huge swag in the middle here, but we managed to pack that in better. So there's only one swag on the roof. Oh, and our liters per 100 is great. It's fantastic. It's really bad. So it's pretty rough, but it's about 23 liters per 100, give or take a liter. So that's really bad, obviously. When this car was like red and was stock, it did about 16 liters per 100. So I've literally added all that on there. Oh yeah, and it's flooding everywhere because of the rain. So we are in West Wyalong right now. And there's about a 3-hour drive to the next place, which I'll show in here, which is Dubbo. And then once we get to there, it's going to be about 7 o'clock. We'll have a bit of dinner. And then from there, we're going to drive up all the way to Narrabri. So we're going to go to Narrabri up there. And by the time I get there, it's going to be about 10:30. So we're driving to Fraser, as you know, but we're going to do a little Q&A. And yeah, we'll do a full-on interview. So here we have Sam Bates. And what car do you drive? Full drive?
I drive a 60 series Land Cruiser. It's purely stock. It's really basic, but
Grandpa spec.
Pride and joy.
Yes, and you might have seen it. We did a fishing video ages ago, and it was in that video, and he still got it, and it's on its way to 500,000.
almost there. 5,000 Ks until 500,000.
which is really impressive. Original motor?
Yeah, original motor,
Yeah,
just
right.
reconditioned.
Yeah, pretty cool. And what's your relationship status?
I consider myself the fishing specialist on the trip.
That's Sam. Now, this is his older brother, Nick. How you going? Now, what car do you drive or have?
I have two 105 series Land Cruisers, both 1.8Z diesels. Had a pump pack, and now I got a GXL. And off the pump pack one.
So it's for sale.
Yep.
If you guys are in Adelaide and you need a 100 series, you know who to go to. This guy right here. Message me and I'll give you his contact
Good
details.
mix, got bits and pieces on it.
Yeah. So what's your relationship status in the camping group?
I don't know what to say.
You just make sure you take care of us under your
Don't
wing.
keep this in.
Nick's the elder of the group, so he takes care of us.
Camp cook.
Actual?
Yeah, I'm camp cook.
Alright, Sam. Instagram questions. First one was 60 or 80 series.
Well, I drive a 60, so I'm obviously biased. 60 series every day of the week. The 80 series is, I've never had one, but they seem like great cars as well. And everyone loves Sooty, so
Yeah,
that was a
that's true.
special place in my heart.
Yes. And Nick, what about you?
60 or 80.
Yeah.
It's got to be a 60.
Yeah.
It's got
There
a
you
better
go.
look.
Yeah, better look. Yeah, 100%. I'm actually with Sam and Nick as well. 80's obviously more capable and stuff, but 60's like iconic and they just look so good when they're like done up and not taken care of. So all of us go for a 60 series. Okay, so the next question is thoughts on a TD 90 series. So for this question, they're pretty much saying the diesel motor in the 90 series, which is the 1KZ, which is 4-cylinder 3-litre diesel, which was before the D4D motor, which was a great motor, and that's everywhere still to today. So yeah, great motor. I went for the petrol motor though. Obviously, 1, because it's cheaper, 2, because it has more kilowatts, 3, it just like for sand full driving and off the line, it has a bit more oomph, but obviously diesel's better fuel economy and better towing and all that sort of stuff. But the diesel motor in that car, it's very good, very reliable, but so is the petrol motor in this car when it come out. These do like 500,000, 600,000 Ks Toyota claim from factory. I know a few people that have some that have over 500,000 Ks, so they're still a very strong car as well, and I think they're both good. And they're also, the petrols are more, they're more around. The diesels are quite rare, and like I said before, they're about double the price. So that's why I went for petrol, and I think the petrol of this car at least is a decent option. Okay guys, so the next question is from Casey, and it is just how are you? There's no words about it, it's just how are you? So how are you, Sam?
Good. A little bit cramped back here, but keen for some fishing on Fraser.
Yes. And Nick, how are you?
I'm actually pretty poor right now, Matt. We've been driving in New South Wales for about 4 hours now, and I've waved at probably 100 cars, and I reckon 2 people have waved back. So
That is very true.
I just waved to someone, and they didn't wave back. New South Wales, up your game, because you're not friendly. So we're going through license.
Yeah. So, next question is best advice for someone who's just starting out and has no idea or clue what they're doing from Kyle. So, what's your advice?
Don't do it. No. Probably, I've known too many people who've just bought a cheap full drive and then it's just busted on them in the first month or so.
Are we naming people?
No.
Let's name people. No.
Yeah,
that's
buy
fair.
once, buy right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like cheap $5,000 full drives out there, and it's just a gamble.
Even what I did. Mine was $5,000, blew up on me.
Yeah.
So there you go. Nick, what do you reckon?
There's a lot of marketing in forward driving, and the only real thing that you actually need to get started is a bit of recovery gear. If you've got a snap strap and a recovery point, that's all you need, and then you can work it out after that.
Yeah, definitely. So pretty much, what we're saying is, if you need a full drive, spend that extra, 10 grand plus, you'd say? 15 grand plus, you kind of want to get one that's good, eh? You don't want to get like...
Yeah, just wait for a good deal to pop up.
Yeah, and have recovery gear and be self-reliable, self-sufficient. But yeah, so good luck, and when in doubt, buy a Toyota, and it should be alright. how high the water is on both sides. You can just see it. You can see there's a fence in there that's buried. If this water was like a metre high, it would be seriously close, if not on the road, which is
You can
insane.
see on the maps here that there's supposed to be a little bit of water around, but it's all floodplain and it's all just covered in stuff, so...
Yeah, that's literally insane. Like, look at that, guys. Look how high it is. And it would have been worse a few weeks back. And you can see why there's all these signs up and stuff. You can't see here, but we're an hour away, 90 kilometers, and pretty much it's starting to get dark now. And we're trying to be halfway of Roos, I guess. But also we are in New South Wales, and apparently it's more worse in the bottom of Queensland. And Narrabri will be where we camp.
We're just out of Narrabri.
Yeah, and pretty much we're camping kind of, there's a truck stop, what would you say, 100 metres that way?
Yeah.
And there's little tracks at the back. Now it's not like an official place, but as you can see, it's good enough, and there are other people here as well. So it is free camping. And right now it's currently raining, so we've got the awning out, swags are out. Nick's was on the roof, it's a bit wet, so I hope it's not wet inside. It shouldn't be, it's Darchi, it's a good brand.
Yeah.
But pretty much we're planning to, today was a big day, we did what, almost 14 hours.
Yeah, straight
Roughly.
110 kilometre an hour
Yeah.
roads the whole way.
Yeah, and we did not see even one kangaroo. We saw dead ones, but not
Yeah.
even one kangaroo, which is crazy.
I don't think they exist.
No, we literally don't think they exist anymore. So tomorrow there's about a 7-hour drive, and pretty much we're gonna rest up, and tomorrow have breakfast, leave straight away, so it'll be another really quick day. And then Fraser will be when we get to actually like enjoy the camping experience, actually do stuff.
Yeah.
But right now we're in a rush to get there.
Guys, welcome back to my React channel.
Very nice.
Okay guys, so we slept here last night, it was a good spot. We all slept really well, it's like 8 o'clock now, and we don't normally leave about 6. So it just shows how super I slept in. The sun didn't wake us up at all. But as you can see, if you look around, we've got the awning was up and that worked really well. That was the first time sort of using it, and the pegs didn't fly out, which is a good sign because it was in sand. But essentially we're going to head off now, and we're going to go to potentially the island tonight, which is very exciting, or we're going to go to Rainbow Beach, which will be also very good. And today we're going to do the shopping for the island. But yeah, so we're going to have breakfast and hit the road. Sam, what's for breakfast?
Well, we've already had a slow morning, so we'll keep the slow motion going. I think we'll have ham and cheese toasties.
No.
Or we could just eat snacks.
Yeah! Oh, look at this! Oh yeah! Oh, free car wash! Alright, so next question is from Harry. What's better than a Zinger box? Oh, just straight up a random question.
I mean, Ultimate Box is pretty good. If you find the KFC secret menu, that's alright.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Nick?
I don't think that you can't go past the Zinger box. It's definitely the best.
Yeah,
Meal.
definitely. Alright, next question's from Ram. It is favourite place in Australia, Sam.
Favourite place in Australia?
Yeah.
Either there's a place called Bunya Mountains,
Yeah.
or Cradle Mountain in Tassie's pretty good as well.
Okay, and that's for hiking. Or
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Nick?
Yeah, I gotta say Tassie. Tassie's
Yeah.
yeah, pretty good. I've only been there once, but it was
It was really good.
probably the best place I've been.
Oh wow. My favourite place is probably where we're about to go, Fraser. I haven't been anywhere very much, so Fraser will actually be pretty cool and really spectacular, hopefully. So yeah, I'm gonna say Fraser. Next question is favourite road trip snack.
You're looking at them. Here we are.
That's all you need.
Coles 40% chocolate chip cookies.
The only thing you need to bring on a trip is one
Not
pack
sponsored.
each per day.
Not sponsored. Not sponsored, guys. Coles chocolate chip cookies. Next one's from Alex Habner. Who's the best skier then skimmer at Brunker? So best water skier is definitely Nick. I'm gonna throw Nick on under the bus. Nick gets into a lot. Skimmer, depends if you're talking about skill, it's Nick again. No, but if you're skimming, if you got 3 men, like me, Sam and Josh, that's when you get all the big tricks out and you need 3 men, so those are good as well. Alright, next one's from Jonah Dixon. Why is Nick such an amazing human?
It's because I own 2 Land Cruisers and I've never touched a patrol, so that's what makes me so great.
Yeah, there's your answer, Jonah. Next one is from Beck, Preston. What genre of music do you listen to on a road trip? Alright, Sam.
What do we listen to this morning? We listened to...
What would you call, that was like...
The local radio station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every town you go to that has a like, oh, listen to Coast FM 88.1, you got to tune into it to see what the local delicacy is.
Definitely did some good one. Last night we listened to one and it had all these songs from like Back to the Future and stuff. It was great.
Kings of Leon is always good on a road trip.
Yeah, and like car songs like Life is a Highway, all that sort of stuff. So we're gonna say like probably not pop, more like your classic sort of songs, I should say. Next question's from Yappy, and it is dual cab or single cab 90 series Prado, which obviously you don't, like, no one really does that, but if you were to drop this car, what would you guys do, dual cab or single cab? I'm gonna go dual cab, but I think they look weird, so chassis extend as well. Get fancy.
It's hard to imagine because you just like never see it.
Yeah, exactly. I think they look a bit weird, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they look good chopped, ever. What do you reckon, Nick?
I'm going single cab.
Single?
Yeah, I'd say single cab with a bit of a chassis extension.
Yeah,
450 mil, just to make the dimensions okay.
Yeah. Alright, next question's from Dennis. This is I have a gearbox edition cooling installed on my Land Cruiser 95. Do you have one? I do not have one in this car, and considering I have the big tyres and all the extra stress or whatever, the gearbox is still going, and I don't have cooling on the gearbox at all. On big road trips like this, when we're doing like 14 hours a day, if you put your hand to the side of the transmission, it does get a little bit hot, but because there's sound ender in it, you can't feel it anymore, so no.
Hiding the
issue.
Problem solved.
Yeah, but no, I do not have cooling added on in this car. But if you are trying, I'd probably recommend it. Alright, next question's from Charlie. What's your favourite fish to catch and cook? So
Now I'm talking.
yeah, so I don't know much about fish, so I'm not even going to answer, but I'm going to handle this on to Sam.
Okay. Well, in South Australia, most common fish that I catch is Australian salmon, which is alright fresh, but not good to keep. Probably just from the few times I've caught it, King George whiting takes the cake, but flathead always good as well. And they're easier to catch land-based from my experience.
But this is so dirty.
But yeah, it's very dirty. But maybe, who knows? I don't even know of any good King George whiting land-based spots.
So what's your answer?
Flathead. Go flathead.
Flathead, there you go. Nick, do you have a preference?
My favourite fishing experience was up near Sajuna, and I caught a nice flatty there, so I'm going to say flatty.
Okay, there you go. So you got two flatties and one that has no idea. So I'm going to go flatty as well. Originally we're going to stop at Toowoomba, which is about an hour from here, but it's actually slightly out the way, and we can cut and save half an hour if we go slightly further up. And instead we're going to stop at Yarman, which is about 2 hours from where we are now, and it has an IGA there because we need to get the groceries for the island at that supermarket that's there. And then after that I'll drive from there to essentially Rainbow Beach, where we'll be camping the night, and then tomorrow morning on the island. So that is very exciting. That's all going to work well, and evens up the driving a bit more as well. So this is one of the roads that we're sort of talking about. It's not too bad, but you can sort of see that like that whole entire side of the road is, you can't really drive there essentially, and you'll probably swallow your car. Oh, and it's still flowing as well.
The road's sort of torn up.
Yeah, all the roads flowing. Like if you're driving there, you're done. I know it doesn't look like it, but that would swallow your car. Surely that's over a metre deep, easy.
It's a 60 on the road.
There's more water on the side of the roads in Queensland than there is in the whole of South Australia.
Right in skip point, camera's focusing in and out because it's pitch black here. Car's fully set up, fridge is out, everything's out. We're gonna get the swag set up, camp the night. Tomorrow morning, get petrol, and then we're gonna go to Fraser Island. Okay guys, it is the next day. Look at this mad fishing rod holder mod, legal. Got a massive stick to pack it out, and a red strap. Now it does wobble a bit, but we'll see how we go. Because pretty much the bolts aren't big enough, like the threads aren't deep enough, so we have to space it out somehow. We're gonna get washers, but we don't have like 40 mil worth of washers, so we just got to stick in there. Hopefully it works, but that looks pretty good. And Sam's just getting his last rod ready, and then we're gonna get some fuel, and we're gonna repack the whole car, and then we're gonna head off to the island. Hey guys, if you want to get your Built Prado shirt, this is what they look like, and that's the back next to the model. Yeah, so get one today guys, check the website, Instagram bio, Yeah, Nick's gonna start revealing too much if you don't get one soon. So here's Sam fixing his rods because they're falling out every 5 seconds.
Very nice.
Very nice, look how good it looks. Alright guys, we're just airing down to, well, we've got 20 PSI on all of them, and then hopefully that'll be good enough to do the whole entire island. If worst comes to worst, we'll go down to like 16 or 18, but we do still have to drive on tarmac a little bit, but we'll just drive slow. And then essentially we're going to get in the lineup for the barge. So we're doing this now instead of in the lineup under pressure with like 1,000 people watching us. Before we do it here, and then we'll go there, we're all good to go on the island.
Alright, we're jumping on the barge. Matt's driving for his life, Matt.
Yeah! No, this is really exciting.
So this barge had like a half an hour wait time before, which we were watching, but we've rocked up what looks to be like the perfect time.
Yeah, we're about to, we might not make it on, but that's okay, because we're here anyway. That's all that matters.
That's it.
Okay guys, we're on the barge. The back's going up now, pretty exciting. We've got to pay somehow. We literally just managed to drive on and we didn't even have to wait, which was amazing. Because wait this morning was like half an hour.
Perfect time.
Yeah, so beautiful scenery. And yeah, we're gonna go to Fraser.
Hello!
Woo! So cool. Alright, you guys can just see the camera there, there's a dingo. A local said we wouldn't see a dingo for the whole time, but we've just seen one. We're not even on the island yet. So cool. We are boating.
Look, they have the stickers for those who get bombed. Yeah.
Alright boys, here we go. Fraser soil.
Same.
That's the one.
Oh, look at the
different.
Oh, we're fine. Just kidding.
Yeah! Woo! We did it on Fraser Island.